Let's start then. Welcome to the first week of the CTL Season 6 with the cast of CTL6 vs Team Rival Gaming.
Also known as Team Rival something that's new this season and CT Master Race Team, best team ever and such.
Yeah, this is going to be a totally not biased cast as we are both members of one of these teams. But we will give our best to cast as neutral as possible. And let's head into the first game. Well, to the format, it's a best of 9 Pro League style match. Starting with the bronze match, going through all the leagues and finishing with Diamond Ace. And let's head into the first game. It's Boom versus Gridlock.
Yeah, starting it off with the bronze and silver match. Well, let's get going. In the top left corner, on the best team ever, in beautiful orange, we have CTL Team 6, Boom.
In the top right corner, for Team Rival Gaming, in pink, also a Terran, we have Gridlock. Well, in TVT there are many openers. One of the most famous openers is the Gas First Cloak Banshee at the moment, I think. Because, well, Cloak Banshee are really cheap to have nowadays. So they can get out pretty fast without cutting too much economy. And you can transition into everything. But also there are openers like 15 gas with Hellions. Or normal 13 gas.
In general, it's just aggressive builds all the fucking time. No one expands anymore, because if you just expand straight up and your opponent is as good as you, he can easily counter your expansion with a 13 gas build and just damage your economy very heavily. It's pretty hard to hold on to a 1-rex expand or something. The most macro-oriented we usually see is like 15 gas. It doesn't really get further than that.
Speaking of which, the 13 gas, Gridlock played it, while on the other side we don't have a gas yet for Spoom.
Spoom seems to actually go on 1-rex expand. I mean, if he can hold on to it, he'll be in an amazing economic shape versus this 13 gas, but we'll have to see if he can do that.
Yeah, his opponent already started mining gas. He can wall off, so yeah, he actually denies the scouting of this as well. So
this can be pretty hard to hold on, because he knows Spoon will know nothing.
He doesn't know anything.
You need to scout earlier with 1-rex expand.
There can come so many options now. He doesn't even know if it's Reaper or not.
He's making the CC in his main though, so that's really good, because if you put in your natural and the Reaper comes up, you're pretty screwed.
Well, in this case it wouldn't even have mattered, as Gridlock's going for Marines and not Reaper, so we will most likely see a fast tech, as he does not spend any of his gas in units. And he actually has
factory, but
he has enough money.
Not putting it down just yet. Huh? What's he waiting for? Okay. I guess he's just going to expand. Why the gas though? Maybe he's planning to go mech or something, because I can understand why you would get that early gas, but still doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense, but okay. Maybe he has a plan.
On the other side, we have now 2 gases taken to catch up in the tech, and the expansion nearly finished, so...
Yeah, and Spoon, he's going bio, just standard 1-rex expand. He's actually scanning, spots the factory, spots the gas.
Now he actually knows what's coming, as he spotted the exactly timing of the factory, so he knows when the first Banshee might come.
This is pretty fantastic for Spoom, really. He's got an amazing macro lead. Just really fantastic for him.
Scouts if his opponent took the golden third. He did not, but it's a fairly common tactic on this map to just randomly take the third.
And spots the expansion.
Yeah, so he
just
should
needs to get his base down.
Yeah, he should know that he is safe to do so now.
I mean, now his economy is going to be amazing with double mules.
Well, they both now have their expansions ready, and both will pretty soon have at least a double mule as the OC is moving in.
Pretty late orbital commands by Gridlock, though.
Yeah, he took his main on orbital just now as well.
He has a lot of gas, though. Pretty strange that he is going bio off of this, because he has so much gas. Or he seems to be going bio as he has 2 barracks.
On the other side, we now get the first eBay and the factory now as well. Stim,
yeah, that's just really solid.
Yeah, just standard macro bio. Getting upgrades, getting stim. Well, stim might be an indicator that he wants to be aggressive at some point, as the more defensive alternative would have been the combat shield.
Yeah, I guess as he spotted the late factory, there was no real need for early combat shields, and I like that he made a Marauder, because that makes him so safe against Hellions. Now he knows that Hellions could be coming because of that factory with the reactor, but there's actually mines coming up.
And we have double engineering bay against 1, so while the upgrade for Spoom started 40 seconds earlier, his opponent can now go double upgrade as soon as he starts them, and he goes for stim and combat shield at the same time. Getting all these upgrades a little bit earlier.
Spoom is actually delaying medevacs. He seems to want that tank out. Maybe he feels a little bit insecure about being attacked, and yeah, that could very well happen. Although the double eBay kind of contradicts it, but we'll see.
Yeah, for now we have Gridlock going for wall, more of a defensive measure. It's I don't actually consider it that good against Bioplayer, as it's mostly against stuff like Hellions going in. And
well, there's no reason not to. If your opponent can safely siege up in your natural, you're probably dead anyway, so it's okay. There's no need not to.
We have Medivac production.
And actually Gridlock didn't scout at all yet, so he had no idea it was coming.
Yeah, but now we have already Medivac production for him as well. So yes, always this tiny lead. Well, he actually didn't go for any upgrades out of his double engineering bay. He does not have the gas now, as he
barely had it for a second, but he just can't keep producing units and get upgrades at the same time.
Yeah, he basically doesn't mine gas at his natural at all, just 1 SCV out of 1.
And Spoom is moving out with 2 siege tanks, 6 marauders, and a lot of marines. This is really strong. His opponent has 1 mine and some marines. This is not going to defend against it at all.
Yeah, Gridlock has no tanks as well. He just has
missed that mine. That's going to hit. Oh no.
Well, the mine hits are basically everything he's the gonna save him. Now he revealed that there are 2 mines. Yeah, he's gonna scan for them so he can kill them.
Yes, he doesn't have a scan right now, but
yeah, he actually knows now.
Now he has one.
Yeah, and the
goodbye mines
will all go down.
Poor marine. There's still no siege tanks for Gridlock.
And no bunkers as well, so he has just his wall helping him against the superior army and the high ground.
Oh.
But these tank shots just are brutal.
Really nice positioning for Gridlock. He's not overcommitting, he's just staying up there. Boom has no high ground vision, so Gridlock can.
Yeah, he had a pretty late Stargate, Starport that isn't even producing now.
Actually, he's going in to snipe the tanks. That's pretty good because all these reinforcements aren't there yet. He has a lot of medevacs. Is he going pure bio? I think so.
We have still no upgrades, more than 1-1 for Spoom and the 0-0 for Gridlock. Spoom just started the armory, so he will get 2 further upgrades pretty soon. But his S3 production lagged kind of, so he is actually behind pretty much by nearly by 15 workers. So
yeah, it's okay because with the money he has, he's macroing really well. Just 100 omens, which is basically nothing. It's really impressive. Yeah, it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, he has tanks, which is always good.
The overgas is kind of normal as a bio player. You will always have some overgas.
He needs to get some medevacs. I mean, the first 2 just popped, so it's okay. He has a really great army now. 2 medevacs, lots of bio, 3 siege tanks. Going to wreck Gridlock's army if they fight.
And while he is behind in SCVs, he is even in army, despite being behind in supply.
Oh,
and
really?
his army is
Great
stronger.
Oh, this is going... Oh my god, he's just going to raid this army.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He baited him into the tanks. Some of the army is even in the medivacs, so it can't fight just now.
That was a misclick.
Yep, he just killed his own tank.
I mean, fuck siege tanks. Who needs siege tanks? And we have a fight going on, and these 2 siege tanks, they wreak havoc. And, oh my god. This is not pretty at all.
Yeah, that's basically the game as now in the unit station we have just the medivacs. He has only medivacs and SCVs left, and those aren't gonna kill the actually army.
He's pulling SCVs, but... Oh, Spoom actually a little scared. Oh no, lose the medevac.
Well, I guess he's still alive, and he still has the worker lead. And now they both had a reset in their army, so he can actually reproduce.
Gridlock has a much stronger army at the moment because
yeah,
he has he's on I think 5 barracks, 6 barracks, while Spoom is just on 3.
He started his upgrades now as well, so he's even in upgrades now.
But Spoom has spotted this 3rd base at the gold, and with his tanks he can easily siege that.
Yeah, that's the problem with this, why this is actually a gold base and not a normal base. Because from this spot you can just siege and your opponent has to engage into you, or you just lose that base.
A lot of scans going down from both. And oh no, Spoom needs to watch out. If he gets caught on siege, he's going to die. 3 siege tanks now. And I mean, Gridlock, he doesn't need to attack. He does have the gold base. He has a lead in the worker count, so you should really get some tanks though. Pure bios. As the tank count rises, it's kind of like Roach Hydra. It just gets weaker and weaker.
But he gets him on siege. But well, there were a few shots going down, and he had to move through the bio to get to the tanks.
Yeah, just siege tanks are just so powerful with marine-based armies. It's incredible.
But on the other hand, we have Gridlock taking a 4th, so if he survives, he will again be in a pretty good shape.
I don't know how he can hold this 3rd base. I don't think he can. There's just nothing for him. All his medevacs are dying. And we'll see. If Spoon goes for the natural... He actually... Okay, he's going for the kill. He doesn't care about the base.
Yeah, if you want to kill the
Just
Terran...
don't load everything in the med... Oh, he's doing it again.
Well...
Don't.
Doom drop.
Okay, he wants to go for the production, so... This time it seems to be working. It's okay.
Yeah, this time he has more stuff than in that coming out of the barracks, so he can instantly kill everything. And without production, Terran can do nothing basically to come back.
I like that he just didn't give a shit about the gold base, because he knew he could kill him right there. Pretty good.
And looks like we have a first victory here for CT6.
Yeah, pretty good game. I mean, if you go full buy, you need to be more aggressive. You can't play passive like that because siege tanks will kill you.
Yeah, there we go. GG by gridlock here. That makes it 1-0 here for CT6.
Yeah, pretty good game. Just shows the power of siege tanks. Don't underestimate them.
And, well, going into the next game. This is a gold match. It's Vespasian against Hazelnut on
Oh, awesome. I
Daedalus Point.
I love watching Vespasian's games.
It's a TVZ. We're loading into it.
And we're going to the game. Vespasian versus Hazelnut on Daedalus Point. And since the map was changed, it's not completely horrible for Terran now. It's pretty harsh in the mid game because of the wide open space in the middle, but it's playable certainly. And yeah, it's doable, and I doubt Vespasian will be going to the mid game, because he does like his early attacks quite a bit.
Well, and the risk is always rival gaming is a new team, while Wesp is known in the entire CTL for being a pretty aggressive player, to say the least. Little bit aggressive.
His poor CVs just all have midlife crisis.
Yeah.
They all want to be soldiers.
Well, Rival Gaming, as I said, is a new team, so they might not know about Vespasian being this aggressive.
And in the bottom right corner, already sending out an SCB at 8. Will he go for the proxy racks? It's Vespasian!
In the top left corner, trying to defend the proxy, we have Team Rival Gaming's Hazelnut.
This looks like Rebirth. He's probably gonna take a gas now.
Do you know how you change the sights from the scoreboard on the top?
I have no fucking idea.
I know it's possible somehow, but I don't know how. And now I have the scoreboard all mixed up. Well,
I have no idea.
Guess we have to live with it.
Oh no. We can clearly see that Rival Gaming is new. Hazelnut is not scouting versus Vespasian.
Yeah, no drone
you
scout.
Do that.
And there goes the drone for the hedge first. Against 888 Reaper.
I mean, at some point he will know when the Reaper starts shooting his drones, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the first point at the Overlord. We'll see no natural taken, but it could also be a normal. Please send out either Reaper expand or CC first on the high ground, so...
Wait, is he going 3 hatch before pool? Okay, no, it's just a late spawning pool.
Yeah,
if he did, he would be dead.
It was a 17 pool, so...
And there we go. First Reaper starts, second Barracks starts. We'll see if he sends out an SCV to make a bunker. I guess so, because on their own Reapers are strong, but with bunkers they're even stronger. First Reaper done. We'll see what he can do. Vespasian has pretty good control, so I'm sure he'll be able to do something. Kill some poor little Zergy things.
And the Reaper comes in. Now he knows.
Now he knows. We'll see what he does. He doesn't have a gas, which is a pain in the ass. Oh my god, I'm so good at rhymes. Because he'll never have link speed. And catching Reapers without link speed is hard. Oh my god, actually already losing 2 drones.
Yeah, he...
And the third one...
Yeah.
He needs to make some spores with these to protect them. I'm not doing that just now.
Yeah, well,
and
there goes another one.
Already 4 workers killed. This is going amazing. Oh. Nope.
The Queen is started in the meantime, but it still takes over 30 seconds to build.
It doesn't... I mean, by the time that Queen is done, there will be 4 Reapers. He needs to start a spine. There'll just be so many Reapers. There's already 4 now, 2 more in production.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need SCVs. And, but protects the Reaper. There's 5 Zerglings, but these are completely useless, and this Queen will, just get a Reaper.
Get one Reaper, yeah. But
He
so
should be able to get this Queen with the next 2 Reapers.
He lost 9 units in the process. 4 of them being drones.
And, Vespasian making 2 additional barracks right under the Overlord. And 3 Reapers now shooting the Queen. He's getting spines, which is pretty good, but he's mining gas with only 1 drone. It'll take forever to get link speed, and without link speed it's going to be pretty hard, and wow, doesn't lose a Reaper.
The first spine will go down now as well.
Spine down, this Queen will die, all these drones are dead.
Yeah, the natural is basically not mineable anymore.
I think he got greedy, I think he made additional drones because he thought he held it off, but this build is pretty strong, don't underestimate it.
Yeah, only 2
keep
links
alive, which is doing pretty amazingly. It's so strong because you only have Zerglings. Zerglings and Queens. Queens get outrun, Zerglings get killed.
and still no gas for the speed.
Spine doesn't get a kill. He's really keeping his Reapers alive really nicely. And killing another Queen does lose a Reaper. And he has now started making Marines at home.
And if that continues, the hedge will fall to the Reapers. As he only still has slow links, no gas for the speed upgrade yet.
I mean,
so
he'll have speed in about 2 minutes, but I fear that
yeah, I think in 1
he'll
minute.
die before that. I mean, this natural is dead, he can protect that.
The
Another
queen that
queen
pops
will
there,
die.
yeah, instantly dead.
And now the first Marines arrive. And this is pretty strong army. He does have a spine crawler, and he's getting over here, but I don't know. Oh god, you can't engage with your lings alone. The Marines, they sacrifice themselves
For the greater
Reapers.
good, yes.
And he's moving down, but
Now he
Vesp
has...
can actually... Vesp could just walk by and kill drones in the main.
Yeah, the spine crawler is pretty far off.
See if he does that.
So if he jumps into the main, there's basically nothing to stop him there.
Oh no, he's gonna lose all these Zerglings. Oh no.
And
He's way too overconfident with his slings. You can't fight Reapers with slowlings. Cannot. I mean, this spine, if you still had like 20 Zerglings... Oh...
well, it's
unloaded
unloaded. Yep.
Now it's dead.
And with it, that spine, we also have only 1 spine left.
He's just caught completely off guard by this. Oh my god. In 1 spine he has a transfuse, but yeah, Vesp is just going to ignore that spine and get into the mineral line.
Well, now he loses pretty...
Some Reapers fall,
yeah,
but yeah, all these drones
the drones
will die.
fall as well, so...
Queen falls and all these drones will die now.
Worker count 8, 6, 4, 2, and we have actually no workers left and no money, so even if he tries to, West basically cannot lose this game anymore.
And GG is called. 2-0 for Team CT6 already. Not to be biased, but I'm happy because I like Team CT6.
Yeah, the next game will be CT6 Captain Ray versus Carbon for a PvZ on Polar Night. No, actually, is it a PvZ? Wait, no, it's a PvP. My bad.
PvP, and as Ray is from CT6, he's also obviously a cheesy player. No, he's not. He just likes aggressive builds. Most people in Team CT6 do. Or maybe most of the old people, because we've been overrun by Europeans, such as me.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, we were overrun by Europeans, we were Europeans overrunning CT6.
Yes, and that's amazing. I mean, everyone loves Europeans. And we're jumping into the game. Polar Night LE.
And this is a Platin match.
Oh, Platinum pretty good in terms of skill, as it's still, I think, smaller than it should be. So right now, Platinum League's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's at like 13%.
I don't know.
But I might be wrong with that.
Well, whatever. Let's introduce the players. The team captain, our glorious leader. From Team CT6, we have in the bottom right, or it's more like center, from center position. From Team CT6, we have Ray.
And on the top side of the map, his Protoss opponent from Team Rival Gaming, Carbon. Yeah, so far we see already a 10 gate from Ray.
He's 3 gating. 3 gates pretty good.
Yeah, 10 gate, 3 gate is one of the strategies where you actually want to kill your opponent by ignoring that there is this new unit called Mothership Core and just kill him before he has photon overcharge. Or at least cripple him before that.
Okay, Carbon seems to think Ray is like proxy 2-rexing him or something, or cannon rushing, but silly him. Ray is not all in it. Well, he is all inning, but a different all in.
Yeah, but still, I like that scout. So in PvP, you always have the scout for the proxy.
Yeah, the thing is, he's really delaying his real scout with it.
Well, late scouting in PvP is quite standard, as the most things you can read start quite late. The only things you have to really read that early are the gateway timings. And they are most of the time not that important, but in this case they actually are.
The thing is, if he comes in now, all he's gonna see is a warp gate and a cyber core that's building. It can be pretty hard to guess the timing of that.
Well,
if the cyber core finishes, he's gonna know, because Ray's cyber core is done at -0. What's that?
Yeah, well, you can pretty much tell the progress by
okay,
the
so you
Hasba.
can see the cyber core for Ray is much earlier. We'll see.
Yeah, about
how he adapts.
25 seconds earlier.
He's saving chrono boosts, so that's pretty smart. But he didn't make a zealot. Okay, he's making a stalker now. He's not using those chrono boosts.
Yeah, I really should get out either units or his warp gate tech, I think.
And first stalker done for Ray, second stalker coming in.
Yeah, and stalker means probe is basically going to fall. Well, not if the stalker decides to go around the nexus.
And here we have one gate and second gate. Actually not, but soon second gate. And Mothership Core's coming in. Chrono boosting that, so probably just gonna try to get a photon overcharge. I mean, what's good on this map, if you force field some of Ray's units into your base, your Nexus can actually shoot them.
Yeah, the ramp is really close to the Nexus.
Wait, Carbon has no idea what's coming. He's expanding.
Oh, he scouted that the timing was so early.
If he would have gone like 2-gate Robo or whatever on his one base,
yeah,
that sentry would help a lot, but like this...
Yeah, that could have won him the game if he just force field the ramp, get an Immortal out, and as soon as the force fields are out, he has Immortals and stuff against Stalkers and other gateway units.
I mean, he's staying up his ramp, which is really good, and he does have 2 sentries.
But
so
the expansion is going to get...
Technically, he could still hold on, but it's going to be really hard. Actually, Robo and some gates going down. Ooh, really nice force field there. He can't overcharge. He's gonna lose a sentry here.
And that was the...
Oh no.
That was the sentry with the energy, so he has no force fields left.
Oh my god, is he gonna lose the core?
It has 100 energy, so he should overcharge now. He has the overcharge.
He needs... Oh,
he's loose.
Screwed.
He lost his overcharge, and the overcharge is basically what kept him a little bit alive.
And now we have 4 Stalkers and a Zealot for Ray, and only 1 Stalker. He's chrono boosting out an Immortal, but that won't help him at all. So many probes dying. And that Immortal won't even get out because Pylon will die.
And at the top we have some probes fighting one by one the...
Well, seems like his overcharge didn't work, but whatever. GG is called. CT6 goes 3-0.
With a Nexus in their opponent's base.
Oh, I didn't actually see that. All us buildings all look the same while building.
Yeah, they actually do.
But most buildings do, so it's okay. But the power of CT6. Doing aggressive builds when you don't expect them. Or when you expect them, but yeah. Just do aggressive builds. Aggressive builds are cool.
In the next game... The next game is actually our first Diamond game.
Who was that? Yuppie versus?
Entropy. A PVT on Yonzu.
Oh yeah, okay. And yeah, we'll see if Entropy can turn it around, because right now, Rival Gaming is 3 games down. And that's not a good spot to be in. You want to be 3 games up, not 3 games down. Because losing is not nice.
Life knowledge by Saber.
Yes. I know many things. Most of them aren't useful, and others are things that everyone knows, so that's my talent.
Well,
but stop the small talk, because we have, in the top right corner, the Diamond player for Team CT6. We have Yuppie.
I was actually in the wrong corner. It was always watching
God.
the Terran building, but well, his real name is...
Just look at him.
For Team Rival Gaming, Entropy.
And he's making a supply depot.
Yeah, walling
what
off.
A strange build.
Walling off against Protoss has gotten quite nice as the 10-gate Zealot Stalker Mothership Predator can be pretty annoying.
He'll probably just make the depot there and then make barracks like in the middle between CC and depot. Because if you wall off completely, you can be the Mothership core or whatever can shoot your depot, and he's actually walling off completely, so fuck everything I just said. Because we have players like Polt, for example. They get their supply depot at the ramp, but then they when the supply depot is done, they just rally their SCV back to the mineral line and make their barracks like kind of in between supply depot and command center. It's pretty helpful because you have the supply depot at your ramp to spot, and you can wall off quickly if you need to. But yeah, you don't risk getting shot by the Mothership core or something.
On the side of Yuppie we have a single gas.
And proc 1214 actually. And this looks exactly like one Rex expand. We'll see if Yuppie can spot it, because obviously he won't get a command center, but I don't know if he's even gonna stay that long. And Wolof, so this can kind of be a giveaway, because normally you get your command center before you get a supply depot, but obviously not enough information. And ooh, does not get an SCV.
But the second Rex finishes and the double marine production starts.
We'll see what Yuppie does. If he doesn't spot this...
And a third barracks.
Oh, okay, so Entropy's going full all-in. You can go 12-14 and have a macro behind it and just play it like a normal 1-Rex expand from there on. But he's going full all-in. He's probably gonna pull SCVs as well.
And
Yuppie.
Let's see where the Zealot's going to head. We will have an expansion, so he has actually no idea what's going on. We have no additional units, just the mothership core joining.
And choo-choo, SCV's coming in. And actually, Yuppie didn't start a Stalker. That's such a late Stalker.
Yeah.
And the Zealot just left.
I think he just gonna straight up lose now. He has no sentry to keep the units out.
I mean, he knows nothing about this.
He now knows
that
the choo-choo is in his base.
He needs 35 energy on the mothership core for an overcharge, and he only has the core in his base. And the core's actually gonna die pretty quickly. I guess, no. But he'll lose a lot of probes. Oh,
he still has 3 marines at a time.
I mean, this was pretty okay, actually. This wasn't too bad. A bit sloppy control from our Terran player.
And he actually didn't cancel his Nexus, so it's still going to be a factor now. So if he survives somehow, he instantly won. There's no way to come back by Entropy here.
Well, I guess he's just gonna go for a second push, but now there's an overcharge ready. So that's pretty bad.
He has to decide though on which base he's gonna overcharge.
Here. And if he baits the overcharge in the main and
kills the next natural.
Yeah, then he could probably kill the natural. And the thing is, the worker counts are pretty even. It's 9 SCVs to 14 probes, but he does have mules.
Oh
my god!
The core!
Oh no!
The core fall.
What's it with Protoss not overcharging? Yuppie's dead.
Yep.
What
and
did he do
GG's.
there?
Well, I guess basically nothing. Overcharge didn't go through, and that lost him the game basically.
That was so sad. He had that game, but well, I guess 3-1 it is. Diamond game taken by Team Rival Gaming. This was, I guess you have to compliment Entropy because he hit the build really well. For Yuppie it probably looked exactly like a normal 1 barracks expand. And suddenly there's 8 SCVs and 5 Marines in your main base.
So while the score is actually 3-1 now, it's 4-1 due to the next game being a walkover.
Oh, okay, so 4-1 it is.
Followed up by a TVZ on Altazim, the strongest map ever.
Altazim. Every Terrans hate it, Zergs hate it, Protoss hate it, everyone hates it.
What's your opinion though for the matchup TVZ now?
TVZ mech is absolutely horrible on this map. Bio is okay, but it's still pretty shitty for the Terran, especially with the cross positions we have both spawning in. It's just so hard to get to your opponent. But let's introduce him. In the top left corner from Team CT6 we have Tally Temlar.
And in the bottom right corner, his opponent spawning cross spawn on Altazim. So pretty far away, Team Rival Gaming's Valor.
So, what I was just talking about, this map, it's pretty hard for Terran. Because intuitively you would think it's a very big map, so drops are really good. But huge mutaflogs are so amazingly good on this map. Because of the huge distances, it's so hard for the Terran to pressure you, so like things like the normal 1-1 creep clear timing or anything, they all get delayed by like almost a minute or something. And you can just build up that huge mutaflog because of that and harass the Terran to death, because every time he moves out, you're totally fine with that. He moves out and you're like, okay, I've got 1.5 minutes to go before he arrives. So I'm fine, and that's why Terrans hate this map. We'll see if Tally Tumbler can overcome it though. And he's going CC first, which is a good choice on this map.
Yeah, CC first against Hedge first. Pretty much all you can see on this map, as everyone's going as greedy as possible on that map.
Well, actually not. Vela could go 3 Hedge before pool, but he's just going pool Hedge pool gas, it seems. Hedge gas pool, it seems. He could be more greedy.
Well, yeah. You can always be a little bit more greedy. As we could see someone like Cats going 4 Hedge before pool.
Yeah, but 3 Hedge before pool is actually, I think, pretty standard on this map. I mean, what's gonna happen? Your opponent goes Reaper and hopes that he finds you instantly?
Well, there are people who do similar things, like other race, but they don't sometimes does a 6 pull on this map.
I don't think that works.
He won.
I mean, you need your Overlord to find him.
Well, he lost that game, but that was because he basically just decided to lose all.
And your Overlord finding him, you need to find him with your Zerglings. Your Overlord won't arrive in time.
Yeah, well, he did, and he killed a pylon and lost all his links. So he could have won, as he just ran up upstairs. So it's possible, actually.
And gas going down for Tally Tumbler, so he's not going to super greed like 3 CC on 1 barracks and no gas, but he's just gonna go full standard, get Hellions up. We'll see what he follows this up with. If he gets a very early 3rd CC, he goes into Banshees or something. Maybe he'll add some barracks to be a little bit more aggressive. We'll see. And on Valor's side, everything's looking pretty standard.
Well, Tommy's now going to
up.
find his opponent, so at least he knows where his opponent is.
And early 3rd CC coming up for Tally, so he wants to play the macro game, and I mean, it's Auto Zeme, what else are you gonna do on this map?
Well, you can go for like 2-base timing, trying to kill your opponent 3rd every time he tries to take it.
And pretty early gases from Tally, so it seems he wants to delay units even further and just get really early attack. And really play a little greedy, which is okay on this map, because it's so fucking huge.
Yeah, the speed links now actually arrive for the first time on the other side. 6 minutes in the game.
And Razia's actually telling me that with 3 Hedge before pool you get mutas a lot later. And mutas are pretty good on this map. That's true. But still, it's so big, you have to go 3 Hedge before pool. Look at how big it is. And seems we will have... Okay, so Tally's gonna play defensive.
And
He's got
Valor
siege tanks coming up.
sends in an Overlord, but from the wrong direction, so he's not going to see the double engineering bay. But at least he's going to see the 3rd CC possible.
And that's actually a rather late 3rd for Valor. He's got himself a rather early lair, a pretty early Baneling nest. Probably because he did not scout what Tally was up to and got a little scared and wanted to be cautious. I mean, he pretty much knows what's happening now. He saw the tech lab on the barracks. Although he could assume it will be Hellion Banshee, but...
No, he saw the... Well, yeah, he still could assume so, as he didn't see the factory being on the tech lab.
We'll see. It's going to be a pretty standard game with both players playing rather defensive, up until now.
Yeah, and we see tanks out of the Terran, so that's again more of a defensive unit, as it's pretty slow compared to other units Terran has.
And Armory coming up for more upgrades. And Tally's actually getting pretty nice upgrade lead. He'll start 2-2 before Valor even starts 1-1, it seems. That's really great.
And we still have no Spire as well. So yeah, tech-wise, Tali Tamlar is going pretty far ahead now.
It seems Valor is scared of Banshee, so he might have actually assumed that because he got Spore Crawlers in both his economy lines.
Tali is now going to take his third, just 2 minutes after his opponent.
And getting additional barracks up, starting 2-2. With Valor's upgrades, which are non-existent, and his rather low drone count, okay, I guess 51, that's okay. But I think you could get a few more out more quick. I don't see how he's going to hold Tally's 2-2 timing, or in general all of the attacks that will be coming out of Tally. I mean, he's playing so macro focused. He skipped Hellions. He skipped any kind of harassment units like Banshees, Reapers, whatever. He's just gone straight third base, straight barracks, straight making a lot of shit. That's going to be hard to defend.
Well, now we have a lot of Lynx and Banings going for the quest to kill the third, but we have 2 tanks.
While this army is pretty scary, because Tally's production hasn't really kicked in yet, it's starting to do now. He has those 2 siege tanks he made, so this wouldn't be a problem at all, and I guess Valor spotted those tanks with the Zergling he sent in. And he's just not gonna attack, because it wouldn't make any sense. Fire coming up now, and still no upgrades from Valor. He has the money, he needs to get upgrades.
On the other side we have already the 2-2 on the way, and as well the vehicle weapons.
And Hellbat's coming up, so Tally just getting those defensive tanks. And I really like that he's not going Bio-Mine, but Bio-Hellbat on this map, because Bio-Hellbat, it's a little more mobile, you can hit bases quicker. And yeah, I'd probably just do a timing with siege tanks and then rally in Hellbat Bio and try to just kill his opponent. And with his upgrade lead, that will be certainly pretty hard to hold off. Valor now starting 2 evolution chambers. Pretty late, but better late than never.
And Tali's going just full macro mode. He went for 3 additional barracks. Already has 8 in total, and now he's going up to 11.
Yes, his upgrades are amazing. He's starting 3-3 at 13 minutes, that's good.
Yeah, his opponent just now started 1-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And now he's moving out.
With 2-2 against 0-0.
Like 30
Link
Marines, 2
Baneling.
siege tanks. Some Hellbats in the mix, and he's pumping out more units pretty quickly. I'm pretty sure Valor will be able to hold off the first attack though.
Yeah, his units are not that many yet. He has the production to make a really big second push after that.
He's going to be in a lot of trouble in about 3 minutes, because then it will be 1-1 versus 3-3. And actually he's already in a lot of trouble right now because it's... hang on, we've got a fight coming. And, really nice splits from Tally, but... those tanks tanked a lot of banelings, wow! This was an amazing fight.
And the upgrade's helping there as well, now.
Yeah, 2-2 versus 0-0
He actually
and
won
good
the
control.
fight. Gets to
Really?
clear a little bit of creep as well now.
He's probably just gonna clear creep and then return to...
Yeah, 42 lengths on the way, he has to get out of there now.
And... he could get some mutas here.
Yeah, he will go for them.
It's good. 2 mutas, I think 2 or 3 mutas. What he killed there.
And now we have 13 mutas against 30 marines. So
yeah, and there's just more stuff rallying over.
yeah, this is
Got
not getting easier.
One squad of Hellet Bio moving in. One is finished now for
it could get cleared up pretty easily as the...
Oh! Tally not looking there, losing his forces, but... still, he's even with the upgrades and the lead he has gotten himself with that last fight, it's okay for him, it's not too bad. He'll probably just wait for 3-3 now, which is about to finish, and then do an amazingly strong push. And Vela actually, he was probably so scared after that first attack that he did not get a 4th base at any point. And this is really hurting him. You need that gas mining, you need that macro hedge just.
Yeah, and you want, especially on this map, want to be ahead in bases of the Terran. As the 4th is pretty hard to take for Terran on this map.
And here we go, 3-3 is done, Tally's moving out. Lots of Marines, lots of Hellbats.
Lots of killing skidders.
God, those poor little animals. And Mutas moving out at the same time.
Yeah, this can be pretty bad, as he has static defense against mutas, but static defense is not going to help any possible way against the army by Tali. But they can get the 4th CC.
Yeah, but this...
No.
Such few army units by Vela. He has a couple of banelings over here. Right beneath his third base, but other than that, there's really not a lot of units.
If you look in the unit tab, we have 13 banelings here. The mutas are...
Mutalists are doing counterattack. He's getting a lot of damage done, but if he cannot hold this push, he's in a lot of trouble. And banelings moving in, and... oh, really nice. Moving behind the Hellbats, letting them take the damage.
Tanked that completely.
This is amazing for Tally. He's losing his natural, but it's okay. Not too bad, because he's getting 3rd base, killing all these units. Oh, with those banelings finish? Okay. Maybe with those banelings he can hold?
No, he's too careful with his units, spreading them as soon as they are completed, the banelings.
And a couple of Marines getting taken up by the banelings.
And 3-3 Marine DPS is pretty decent.
Now, 3-3 Marines, they're gonna do a lot of damage to these mutas.
Yeah,
he's
they're
gonna clear them up eventually, but he lost a lot of mutas there. And we actually have 3 Marines in the main, having a party killing drones.
We have 53 to 49 workers, and double mule only for Tamla now, but still, we have a lot of barracks working.
And guess what?
None of them.
These medivacs, they're gonna join with the army, and the next push is gonna happen. And he's doing a drop to kind of get his opponent out of position. Now he can safely rejoin with his medivacs, have a strong force to end his opponent's life. Even 2 SCVs joining the fight, bringing some minerals over there.
Well, the PSC does not want them anymore.
And oh no, goodbye Mutalisks.
Goodbye Speedlings, as Halberds are pretty good against Speedlings.
Yeah, there's actually Thor coming up, so Even if this attack fails, and just look on the minimap, there's so many reinforcements streaming in.
Well, he should get a little bit more supply depots. He can get so much more units.
I don't think he cares at the moment. Oh, there's some innings in there. No, I guess not. And GG is called.
That makes it 5-1 so far.
CT6 doing pretty well.
Going to the next game is another Platinum match. It's a ZVZ on Frost.
And that's fantastic because we both don't know a whole lot about CVZ.
Great.
Well, let's start it off. In the top right corner, a fellow German from Team CT6, we have Razias.
And in the top left corner, from Team Rival Gaming, playing the same race as Razias, Hawkeye.
And it's a ZVZ, and both will not find their opponent with the first Overlord.
Actually, I find
We'll
it
see.
interesting that Razias sends at cross position.
Maybe he's like hoping to intercept the opponent. No, that doesn't make sense.
His opponent
Forget
is
what I
cross
just
position. He has a bit of a lead, as the Overlord is directly near it, but he will see pretty late if his opponent is actually there where his
I guess he
Overlord's
doesn't
gonna
really care where his opponent is, just whether it's cross or close positions. And that's cool. People, they've kind of stopped in Heart of the Swarm, but in Wings of Liberty a lot of people scouted cross position first on 4-player maps. And Razia is gonna find his opponent with his drone. But so far, we've got Hawkeye going, I think, 13-13. Gas and Pool versus Razia's Hatch first, so there's going to be a lot of aggression coming out of Hawkeye. And we'll see if Razias can hold off against it.
I think there's going to be some kind of speed link push. Well, it obviously is, but he can go pretty much all in from that point. We'll see if if he decides to do so. Still no gas for Razia, so he can't get his link speed
And gasless,
that fast.
It's a little hard, but it's possible. At least it was in Wings of Liberty.
Yeah, I know it still is. He can
Yeah,
wall,
with
he can
queens.
get
Queens are pretty
queens.
good.
Yeah, queens are great. He can get spine crawlers.
If you can just get 4 queens, 2 spines, you're completely safe with everything. And Hawkeye actually getting expansion. Probably not too confident in his early aggression, because he certainly would have had an option to go full aggression mode, but instead he opts to expand, and obviously he's behind now. I think Razias is doing the build Kami wanted me to do on my stream, and then I didn't do it.
Yeah. Give me a build. Here is one. No, I don't take it. Good job.
I did the opening, and it was terrible because after that I had no upgrades,
Yeah.
and I suck at Zerg Macro. But still,
Zerg Pro.
it was fun. And Spinecrawler for Razias, speed coming up for Hawkeye, and Baneling Nest, so he might go aggressive after all. It's still possible.
Yeah, he has speed kicking in, then Spaniness will
Did he?
join at about the same time.
And
Even
Hawkeye,
actually a bit earlier, so...
he saw the 2 gases by that Razia didn't take a gas, so this really it cannot be a defensive baneling nest. That wouldn't make any sense right now.
We'll see. He has one spine crawler, still in the drone production phase.
And got a little poke with Zerglings, but obviously doesn't want to commit.
Going for a full wall off, I think, here.
Yeah, that should be full. Yeah, that's a full wall.
Yeah, so he knows that what's coming. The banelings will first have to bust through the evolution chambers before they can do anything aggressive here.
I mean, he is not gonna burst through evolution chambers with banelings.
Especially not with 2.
That's 70. That's 750. Yeah, 750 HP. You need way too many banelings for that. You need like, I don't know, 30 banelings or something.
Yeah, that's not going to work, so he can just sit back here as Razias. He builds another spine, so Links supporting that can't help as well, as they just die by the time they have finished off these evolution chambers.
And Hawkeye is getting a lot of gases, so he might go Mutalisk.
Yeah, he already started the lair. It's about half done.
And I guess that's a good option if you're behind. Maybe you can get back at your opponent with Mutas, because you're not gonna win a straight Roach Hydra versus Roach Hydra or Roach versus Roach matchup. Missile attacks starting for Razias, and armor should be following pretty soon. There you go. And do we have a Spire? Actually, no Spire.
He starts his own evolution chamber.
Okay.
So if they both go for roaches, Razias is now in a great lead.
Yeah, I mean, he already has the Roach one done. He has 1/1 upgrades already started. And oh, actually Spire.
Yeah, they will.
Wait, did he? Ah, he might have made that evolution chamber right under the scouting overlord to fake a normal game.
No, he didn't see it, so I don't think it was.
Yeah, and the overseer should be able to spot it.
Let's see if he clicks on it. Yeah, he knows.
So, Razias should be getting some spores now.
Well, he still has some time.
Actually, he might just go for a full-on roach assault. That's so hard to hold with the setup Hawkeye has given himself.
And he...
Yeah, completely killed that army off, and he's making 13 drones. He needs to make a lot of
third
spines
base.
if he wants to survive.
The third base will basically instantly fall.
It seems like he's just kind of hoping for Razias to turn back or something, because I mean, what's gonna happen? He's gonna lose his third base, he's gonna lose all these drones over there.
Yeah, the drones just slide by the roaches.
Ouch. He can start producing 12 mutas pretty soon. 6 go into production.
But he has nothing else. He now has 16 links that just popped,
I mean,
but...
So you'll actually lose the Spire, so...
And the roaches are now in a great position. Just a few links basically attacking the first line roaches.
He's gonna lose all these drones. This is not good.
And 7 meters, they don't have the DPS to really stop that attack, so...
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Hawkeye...
Yeah,
there we go. GG's called. Razias makes it a 6-1. CT6 is a very good team. You should all be...
fans.
Happy to be able to watch a game of CT6. Everyone loves CT6. We're so amazing at casting this game without bias.
Yeah, well done there. Now Now I look pretty dumb, as I promise we'll try our best to give a non-biased casting.
Yeah, well, you're trying to. I'm not trying to. Your promises are still like 50%.
So, 2 games left in this best of 9. The next one is Rain Sunshadow vs Chobo. I like this name, Chobo.
Chobo.
It has a great sound. And Rain Sunshadow is actually one of the members, I think, that played in the first season of the CTL that ever was there. And as you can see, this is another gold match.
Okay, sorry for that, wasn't gone for a second, but okay.
No problem, I didn't talk to you anyways.
That's cool. And another ZVZ. Hooray! Well, let's start it off. In the top right corner, from CT6. A fellow European, I'm pretty sure. We have Rain Sun Showers.
Yeah, he is indeed European. He's Norway?
Norwegian? Yes.
Yeah, Norwegian, I think. And in the bottom left corner, I don't know which country he is from, but he has a great name. Chobo.
Chobo. It rolls off the tongue.
Sends out a scouting drone, I think, as it's
And
too
10.
early for...
Did he go 10 Overlord? That's so retro.
And he went 10 scouting drone.
That's so nice. I did that in 2012.
I'm proud of you. And I looked it up, and Chobo is actually American.
And oh, okay, I just thought Rain was gonna go double guess. Did he go 10 pool? He went 10 pool. So I have no idea how you I have no idea how to see whether it's 10 pool Baneling or 10 pool Speedling, because I know both builds exist. But he's doing something with early units in his opponent's base.
And for Chobo, it's going pretty good, as he went for 14 pool, which is decent against a 10 pool, as it's Link's going to pop around the time that your opponent's Links had to travel across the map.
I mean, it's pretty good for Chobo. He certainly has the tools.
And it looks like 10 pool Speedling, yeah. No additional gas mining.
He definitely can hold it off. We'll see if he's able to pull it off, though. He was actually patrolling at Rain's natural. But I doubt Rain would take that. He can move that drone back, even as the Overlord now.
Yeah, the Overlord's not going to be killed that early in the game, like, what's going to come down? A Queen without creep going to come and kill an Overlord?
They actually can do that. Queens are faster than Overlords off creep.
Yeah, but he won't have like 2 Queens on for 1 Hetry now. Though he would have to basically skip the next 2 or 3 injects just to get from his main to his natural.
Get Overlords killed. And while we're talking about that, Rain
sends in the
if
first
Chobo
6.
controls this Queen right, he could get that Overlord. He's not looking, but he will even get it. Still. There we go. And 6 Zerglings now moving in, but Chobo already has more Zerglings, and Rain can produce additional ones right now.
But now just
Little skirmish.
a little bit more Links. 14 more Links popped, so Link's advantage again for Rain. And
Yeah,
if he Chobo is out in the map with slow Links against more Speedlings. Yeah,
this is caught.
It's pretty risky to move out without speed.
Was too greedy. And now it's 20-2, and 2 is a lot more than 20.
Wait, what? I think he
There
should
are
really go
14
to Mars
links
again.
in production, but still, even if those pop, he's
He
just
lost
gonna
too much
die.
until then, yes. All the drones going down.
Ouch.
And this, my little children, is why you don't go out on the map without having speed done, if you scouted gas.
And there's some more Zerglings engaging in combat, and seems like these links will take
The
this game
advantage.
for rain. There we go. GG is called CT6, going 7-1 or 6-1.
This is actually the 7-1. And it's actually the last game, as the ace match was a walkover again.
That's so anticlimactic.
Yes. The ace match was not even played.
Well, 7-1 for CT6.
8-1 with the ace match.
I guess we're pretty amazing. We can say that.
Yeah, non-biased casting.
I don't know. I mean, we won, so we're pretty cool. So, some nice games. The topic of this matchup is kind of team rival gaming, going for macro games, getting pooped upon by the CT6 all-ins.
And well,
So,
one might say that
Pretty good.
it could have been that Team Rival Gaming, the first players, warned the other players, like Weller was pretty scared in that game versus Tali on Altazim. May always expecting some kind of really aggressive play.
yeah, but nonetheless, some nice games by both. Congratulations to both teams.
I'm so
yeah.
disappointed in not being able to cast the ace match Captain Buttbeard was playing.
Captain Buttbeard is such a fantastic name. If anyone from Rival Gaming is watching, say hello to Captain Buttbeard.
Yes, that's
Tell him
like
his name is amazing. We need more Captain Buttbeards out there.
Chobo sounds nice, but how awesome do you have to be a Captain Buttbeard? My prediction was that if the ace match was to be played, Captain Buttbeard would have left his opponent without a chance. Like, for real,
I mean,
your
it's
name is
Captain
Captain Buttbeard.
That's amazing. Well, I guess that kind of closes it off.
Yeah,
Some nice games, good games by both teams. I hope Team Rival Gaming gets a bit luckier in the future games. We wouldn't want them to completely have a bad time in the first season of CTL. And we might see you again soon with other casts full of amazing CT6 bias and German accents.
but really, you see how aggressive this series was. We just casted a best of 9 in a little bit over 1 hour.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an all-in. It's an aggressive build.
That's
it's
like,
pressure.
we didn't even take 10 minutes per game. Not even close to.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. And, well, see you next time on Biased CT6 casting by Saberbu.
Saberbu checking out. Have a nice day.